region capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, December 14, 2023. In the headlines, traffic safety and security measures amplified for West Indies versus England T20 cricket matches. $500 payment under the SEED program to be implemented permanently for some beneficiaries from next year. Government moving to re-implement refunds for students who excel in their CXC examinations. Parents of a 13-month-old toddler are seeking the public's help for urgent medical attention for their young one. Also in the news, regional leaders attend Guyana-Venezuela talks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Internationally, U.S. House launches Republican impeachment inquiry against President Biden. Plus in the sports news, Brandon King's 82 powers West Indies to T20 victory over England. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. We'll bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Top story, Grenadians are welcoming visitors with the return of international cricket. The feeling was even better after a thrilling West Indies victory against England at the National Cricket Stadium today. However, one sporting enthusiast feels more needs to be done to strengthen sports tourism. Nisha Peters reports.
In the wake of the successful return of international cricket to Grenada, calls for the heightened investment in cricket development are echoed across the island, emphasizing the need to seize the momentum and fortify the cricketing landscape. Ray Roberts, journalist and cricket enthusiast, is pleased to see the return of international cricket to Grenada. However, he believes more should be done to develop the sport in the region.
It's great to see first-class cricket, international cricket in Grenada. It's a great tonic that I hope will inspire not just the Cricket Association, but Grenada, the government, and everybody to make greater investment in cricket. Unfortunately, we're not doing that. You know, we go light the stadium because we want the T20. The stadium is about 16,000 capacity, but the biggest crowd we see in the stadium maybe 5,000. So the objective to me should be to have a cricket program that would help develop the talent we have, and hopefully we will then begin to produce international stars.
He said there is need for more community involvement.
We have talent, but there must be competition, there must be training, there must be more Paradise Football Club as cricket clubs in Grenada. What we're doing now, it's nothing that's going to take us beyond maybe just on the surface. We need to go beyond that.
The return of international cricket to Grenada not only captivated the hearts of cricket enthusiasts, but also underscored the potential for the island and the region to become a cricketing powerhouse once again.
Cricket will only grow in the Caribbean and in the West Indies if we have strong domestic leagues as we had in the 70s as we had in St. Andrew, where you had the most teams in the OECS playing 40. You don't have much of that anymore. So I'm saying the Cricket Association, the Ministry of Sport, everybody, because it's a tourism product. It's a tourism product. So the investment can't be $20. The investment has to be thousands of dollars, as Guyana did. Guyana, as you notice now, they seem to have the strongest domestic format in the Caribbean. It's not happening through old talk. It's happening because they put in dollars into that program. And that's what we need to do.
As the cricketing fever continues to reverberate through the country, stakeholders believe that now is the opportune moment to invest in Grenada's cricketing future. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
This story to report, with large crowds of cricket enthusiasts anticipated for the T20 clashes between West Indies and England at the National Cricket Stadium, the Royal Grenada Police Force left no stone unturned in its operational planning to ensure the safety and security of fans and commuters. The RGPF significantly bolstered traffic management and security measures to facilitate smooth entry into and exit from the venue. Acting Commissioner of Police Vanny Cohen explains.
Let me first start by talking about entry into the stadium. So generally, vehicular traffic entering the National Stadium will do so at the Ring Road area from the Cherry Hill direction only, with one exception. So I want to make that clear. Everybody coming into the stadium to look at the games, except VIPs, will enter through the Cherry Hill side of the Ring Road into the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium parking lot. The exception to that is VIPs, dignitaries, and other match officials that will enter on the Humbug Bridge into the VIP parking. So the only vehicular traffic that is coming over the Humbug Bridge will be that of VIPs, dignitaries, games officials. So if you do not hold any of this accreditation or passes, everybody else enter the stadium through the Cherry Hill side of the stadium into the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium.
Cohen said the RGPF utilized specialized traffic management to strategically control the flow of vehicles in and around the vicinity of the stadium, ensuring minimal disruption to the normal flow of traffic into and out of the city center.
Vehicular traffic will not be allowed in the following areas. So Old Fort Road in its junction with Locust Street. In other words, you're not allowed to come up the PBC side from the Locust Street direction. You are not allowed to use that road. You also will not be allowed to use the Cemetery Hill Road with its intersection with Church Street. So that's the portion of the road that goes down Cemetery Hill into the stadium. That will be restricted. In fact, the traffic will run the other way when I get to the emergency route. That is our emergency route. The Ring Road from its junction with Mount Rush, Public Road to the direction of the Humbug Bridge. When you come off Mount Rush, you will not be able to make a left turn onto the Humbug Bridge. All the traffic in the stadium for those 2 days coming from Mount Rush will make a right turn back into the entrance that they're coming in. In other words, that Cherry Hill part of the road will be both entry and exit for the general public.
The RGPF said it devised a comprehensive plan to address the influx of spectators attending the T20 matches.
Public parking will be available in the following areas: the concrete car park at the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium, the warm-up track at the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium, the dot area opposite that concrete park will also, we believe that there are enough parks there in that general area that can hold most of who likely will be coming to the games. In addition to that, should there be a spillover, we're going to move the excess traffic over to the Wesley College ground. You would appreciate the fact that this is a ground that we've been using time and time for events at the stadium. But when it rains, as it is doing now, putting traffic on that playing field can severely damage the playing field. So we're not considering doing that for the start of any of the 2 games. However, should those designated parking areas be overfilled, we have no choice now. We'll have to use the playing field for excess parking.
West Indies and England played their second T20 match today, and the third T20 is scheduled for Saturday at the National Cricket Stadium. Well, during Wednesday's sitting of the Senate, Minister with responsibility for social and community development, housing and gender affairs, Gloria Thomas, announced that a $500 payment under the SEED program will be implemented permanently in 2024. Christina John tells us more.
Minister of State with responsibility for social development and gender affairs, Gloria Thomas, says some 500 new households have been added to the SEED program. The new figures were disclosed during the Senate debate on the $1.6 billion budget on Wednesday evening. Senator Thomas said a national beneficiary household recertification drive to facilitate the reapplication of the assessment tool to determine the eligibility of beneficiaries was conducted. Minister Thomas also addressed the increase in the amount of money disbursed to families under the SEED program. She said the increase will be permanent going forward, with an emphasis on the elderly.
As pronounced by the Minister of Finance in his budget presentation, in 2024, there will be an increase to 500 for SEED beneficiaries household who are elderly, 65 years and over, and beneficiaries living with physical and mental disabilities. This will assist them with the upkeep of their medical regime and general well-being. Madam President, the emphasis is on the elderly. I am happy to emphasize that the benefit will not be a temporary measure, but a permanent increase going forward.
The former New National Party administration, through a cabinet conclusion, had added an increase of $150 to the amount paid to the SEED beneficiaries for 1 year. And that was from January 2022 to December that year. The minister highlighted what was done following the recertification process. She also spoke about a special card for the elderly as a new form of security.
If the beneficiary's household living condition was improved and surpassed the threshold, the household should graduate out of the program. Madam President, on the other hand, if the household living condition remains the same or regresses, then the family may be deemed fit to remain on the program until their socioeconomic condition improves. This graduation process creates the fiscal space for the inclusion of new beneficiaries. Madam President, in addition to the recertification program, an audit was conducted to determine the existing gaps and make recommendations for further program improvements that is in the SEED. This very important process is conducted by the audit department. Very soon, the audit report will be released. Implementation process will commence in January 2024. Madam President, beneficiaries will receive a SEED benefit card which will enable them to receive benefit through the banking system. We saw the need to improve the current payment mechanism, which led to long lines in inhumane condition with limited alternative options. This card would enable beneficiaries to receive cash transfer directly to their bank account. The card will include all the features of a transactional card, such as ATM withdrawal and point-of-sale purchases. The card will increase the security of the elderly walking around with the cash.
To date, 5,246 households are benefiting from the SEED program. Individual beneficiaries amounts to 7,483, while elderly households 1,512. Christina John, GBN News.
Now, what was supposed to be a case of jaundice for their newborn became a nightmare for two parents. Now, 13 months later, their daughter is fighting for her life. This family is seeking your help so that little Amy King has a chance to live. Renaped Thomas reports on this heartbreaking story.
Michael Gordon and Akeisha King are seeking your help to save the life of their 13-month-old daughter, Amy King, who is now in urgent need of a transplant in Colombia. Akeisha King said when her baby girl was born, she was told that she had jaundice and was guided by doctors on how to treat it. After weeks of sunlight, the mother saw no improvement in her baby's condition, which led to many doctors' visits. She said at 5 months old, her daughter was diagnosed in Trinidad and Tobago with a rare liver disease called Biliaria atresia.
They wasn't able to really determine what was the cause. They had a theory, but they wasn't really able to determine at that point yet. So they sent us to Trinidad. We did a HIDA scan there, and they confirmed it was what they thought, that red liver disease called Biliaria atresia. So it's a case where the liver is the bile duct, is either missing or it's blocked.
As Amy grows, so does her stomach, and her condition worsens. She never had the opportunity to learn to creep or walk and has since been in and out of the hospital. She has been warded for the past 12 weeks at the General Hospital, and the family has to raise over 300,000 EC dollars for a liver transplant in Colombia as soon as possible. The mother, who could barely hold back her tears, said doctors predict that if the surgery is not done, her daughter may not make it to see her second birthday, a reality she can't face.
Another thing is that her stomach is growing, and her stomach continues to grow. At this point, it is 62 centimeters, and it continues to grow. As they say, as long as she doesn't get the surgery done, it will continue to grow. And the disease that she has, it's a rare liver disease, and from research, it would tell you that most children don't live past 2 years. So, knowing that she's 13 months, we still haven't had a date. Although they're saying it's very serious, they still haven't given us a date, so we're just here waiting to get a date. I must say though, in the last run, we had another option presented itself, and that is for Jamaica. But still, we have not had a date as well.
Amy's father, Michael, says they are doing their best to ensure that she receives the best care she can get until the surgery is done, and that is already costly. Over the past few months, they have been raising funds through a monthly breakfast sale, among other activities, hoping to accumulate enough funds for the procedure. However, their efforts have barely scratched the surface of their goal. One of the parents will be the liver donor for their daughter.
We reached out to numerous amount of entities and stuff like that, with letters stating our child's condition and stuff like that, and we have not get back a response from many of the places and stuff like that. Apart from that, we are like over $30,000 due to we have like 2 motorcades, and we've been doing some luncheons and breakfast and stuff to raise funds. It's very tough for us as a family, I should say, very tough. We try to make ends meet in both ways, likewise for the child and for us. We need like over $340,000, to actually, because the whole funding for the operation is $378,000. Yes, so that's $140 US.
Both parents are appealing to the public to help them give their daughter a chance to live, whether it's financially, medically, or in any other way.
As our daughter Amy King is in a rare case of biliary atresia, we urge to the general public once again to please lend a helping hand to all the entities out there, to please assist us in whatever ways you can.
I can be contacted at 533-5025. That's my cell phone number. We do have an account at Arisa. If you wish to make any donation, the account number is 72036. Yeah, and the name on the account is Amy King.
The family can be contacted at 533-5025. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
This is Network News. Still to come from us, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell and Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andel among CARICOM heads of governments to attend Venezuela Guyana meeting in St. Vincent over the oil-rich border area. We'll be right back.
Can win $150 in electricity credit, and 5 of you can win $1,500 in free electricity. Simply download and keep using the Grenlec app. Glow with Grenlec this holiday season. Download our app, power in your hand. Terms and conditions apply.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
For 2 T20 internationals at the Grenada National Stadium on Thursday, December 14th and Saturday, December 16th. Locals get 50% off regular match tickets, plus an extra 20% off when you buy your tickets online. Visit WindiesCricket.com for more info.
A night so magical, simply magical, Foodland magical. Bring your family to Foodland Friday, December 22nd for a magical night of shopping. A magical night of shopping. Come feel the magic at Foodland on Karani James Boulevard, starting at 10 p.m. on Friday, 22nd December, going all night to 6 a.m. the following morning. It's gonna be a magical night of shopping, loaded with lots of exciting prizes and giveaways. All you have to do is be there shopping and listen for when Santa says, ho, 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 to win free groceries, a smart TV, cash and jewelry, guesses and drinks and gift vouchers, lots of hampers. When Santa coming, it's a magical night of shopping. On Friday, December 22nd at 10 p.m., celebrate with Foodland, your family's favorite food store.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Need a home, car, education, dream vacation? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $310,000. Play today for chances at a more satisfying life. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
Are among Caracomeza.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back here at Television Center. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell and Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andel are among CARICOM heads of government to attend the Venezuela Guyana meeting in St. Vincent over the oil-rich border area. We have more in this report.
Presidents Dr. Irfan Ali of Guyana and Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela engaged in closed-door talks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines Thursday in an attempt to resolve rising tension between the two countries. The talks were hosted by Vincentian Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonzalez, who is the head of the Community of Latin America and Caribbean States, CELAC, and Brazilian President Luiz Lula da Silva. The attempt at mediation follows oppose the International Court of Justice's, ICJ, recent provisional measures in the case concerning the arbitral award of October 3, 1899, Guyana versus Venezuela. Grenada's Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, accompanied by Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andel, were among CARICOM heads attending the meeting. Disagreement over the 160,000 square kilometers or 62,000 square mile jungle region of the Essequibo has run for decades, but Venezuela revived its claim, including to offshore areas in recent years after major oil and gas discoveries. Guyanese President Irfan Ali holds firm to his decision not to hold discussions surrounding the matter, as the dispute is currently before the International Court of Justice, whose final ruling could be years away. Voters in Venezuela earlier this month rejected the court's provisional measures and backed the creation of a new state in a referendum. It is hoped that there will be a relaxation of tensions and less aggressiveness in the discourse on both sides. Christelina John, GBN News.
Over $1 million allocated by government to reimburse students who performed well in their CXC examinations. More in this report.
With an aim to encourage secondary school students to fulfill their potential and study hard while assisting parents in meeting the financial cost of helping their children reach the educational goal, the National Democratic Congress-led government is moving to reintroduce a reimbursement initiative for students who excel in their CXC examinations. The announcement was made by Education Minister David Andrew during his contribution to the 2024 budget in Senate on Wednesday.
We know the sacrifices that parents make to pay for CSEC exams. The ministry is embarking on a phased approach as part of its universal secondary education and free education policy to reimburse students who complete some sections, particular combinations of subjects. The details of those will be put forward, but the plan is to reimburse students in 2024. This we hope will encourage students to perform much better and to work intrinsically to achieve their goals. A total of $1.2 million has been allocated for this program rollout in 2024.
In the 2010 budget, the Tillman Thomas-led NDC government provided a full refund of external examination fees to all students who passed 8th or more subjects. However, this was scrapped by the new National Party-led administration. Additionally, Minister Andrew said government is also exploring how the process can become easier for citizens seeking student loans. He said the consultation process has already begun.
While we keep promoting it, while we keep talking a lot about it, while we keep working hard at it, we are aware, though, that we have to reduce the degree, how onerous it is for students to access loans who might want to study. And so our ministry has already engaged many of the financial institutions, Madam President, to discuss the requirements for accessing student loans. Further, a cabinet subcommittee has been appointed to look into how we go about engaging and coming up with a policy for the student loans, accessing easier student loans. This framework will be developed for implementation 2024.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
With the over $4 million allocated in the 2024 budget for housing in Grenada, Minister for Social Development and Housing, Philip Telesford, says several changes have been made to improve the sector. He said the $8,000 limit in soft loans for the repair of houses will increase to $12,000, while the threshold for the construction of new houses will move from $18,000 to $32,000. The minister outlined the reason for these changes.
Bathroom and toilets, Mr. Speaker, if we don't just a bathroom and toilet, if your house is fit and proper enough to receive an insertion of bathroom and toilet, the cost is now moved. The allocation now moves from $8,000 to $10,000, and it's not cost of living. It's because we studied it and we looked at it and we recognized that some of the houses were too small.
The minister added that measures are in place to ensure that all recipients of the loan meet their monthly installments. He spoke of other improvements within the sector.
Houses, new homes that are going to be built, they're going to be painted, they're going to have bathroom and toilet facilities, and it's going to be bigger than before. So there we are helping our people to step up, because the idea is to have our citizens graduate out of poverty. The salary ceiling for someone to qualify for this benefit used to be $1,200, or is presently in 2023 $1,200. As from January 1st, 2024, it's now going to be $1,800. So more people are able to qualify.
Minister Telesford invited business people in the diaspora to contribute towards the Water Access and Sanitation in Homes WASH program to help eradicate outdoor toilets in Grenada. Unsightly garbage is the feature at the end of the GBN eyesore lens. Stay with us.
A good eye captures all. GBN eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Highlighted in tonight's eyesore is a concerning photograph of a heap of garbage outside of Munrouge playing field in Grandin St. George. Our citizen journalist said up until today, the pile is still there, directly under where the sign reads, quote, "Let's keep our environment clean," unquote. The irony has left our eyesore reporter quite disturbed. They are hoping the relevant authority will soon rectify the situation. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
When we return, we'll tell you about Giant Footprints, a book launched to inspire young professionals.
Why wish upon a star? Our bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Calling all songbirds and lyrical legends, the Independence Calypso Monarch is here, and this time we're doing it bigger than ever as we celebrate Grenada's 50th. Over $50,000 in prize money to be won. Show your patriotism, devotion, and love for your country with your original piece under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. Don't wait. Submit your song by January 4, 2024 to the Ministry of Culture or email it to sco@culture.gov.gd. This is more than a competition. It's your chance to be part of Grenada's once-in-a-lifetime Jubilee celebrations. Grenada awaits the next Independence Calypso Monarch, and it could be you.
I'm addicted to Kaiso.
Megaforce Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up?
I'm doing great, Mr. President.
Please call me Barack. Super Sunday sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year you can win, wait for it, $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. Plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
I could do with a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true. With our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money.
A PS5.
So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at digicelgrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen now, boy.
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
Into the festive spirit with Claxcoat Rum and the sensational songs of the Caress Band. It's that time of the year when we gather together to celebrate, and what better way to spread joy than to parang? Join us as we parang away to the enchanting melodies of Sutty Boy, the electrifying beats of Robulus, the soulful tunes of Mr. West, and much, much more. So bring your loved ones and experience the magic of a Christmas parang. Join us as we spread cheer, laughter, and create memories that will last a lifetime. This season, Claxcoat Rum and the Caress Band are committed to bringing the spirit of the season. Come parang with us and let the unique blend of our rum and the vibrant songs of our talented musicians set the tone for a night filled with joy, laughter, and pure Grenadian vibes. Don't miss out on this extraordinary event. Mark your calendars. December 20th, Malmont and David. December 29th, Shotman Bar at Grand Mall, and the grand finale December 31st at the Claxcoat Rum sponsored Mount Moritz breakfast. It's time to embrace the spirit of the season and create unforgettable memories together. See you there. Claxcoat Rum. Enjoy responsibly.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
With ever-rising energy costs, Southern Electrical can provide you with affordable, complete solar systems for your home or business. Reduce your utility bill to zero. Have power independence. Go green by harnessing the free energy that sunlight provides in our warm, sunny, tropical climate. We supply off-grid solar systems which are great for remote areas without utility power, as well as grid-tied and hybrid systems. We can customize your system to your needs, ranging from 1.5 kilowatts to 1 megawatt systems. Start saving today so that you can have extra money to go on family vacations, do home renovations, or further invest in renewable energy to generate electricity for income.
Celebrate Christmas. Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Network News, welcome back. In a move towards climate resilience, Grenadians are being encouraged to invest in upgrades for their homes, properties, and small businesses, facilitated by the Enhanced Direct Access Climate Adaptation Revolving Fund at the Grenada Development Bank. Financed by the Green Climate Fund through the Government of Grenada, this initiative targets vulnerable populations. Ria Murray, Communications Officer at the GDB, explains.
Under this program, vulnerable populations such as single-parent households, persons living with disabilities, or persons with special needs, they can get financing under this program to become more climate resilient. And the great thing about it is that the fund covers many aspects, from soil erosion control. Persons experiencing those problems can get funding to build retaining walls or reroute their drains so that water does not undermine their foundation. They can implement water efficiency measures or solutions. They can also use funding to improve their housing structure, strengthen their roofs to withstand hurricane force winds, and there are so many more interventions that they can use this funding for.
The revolving fund is the fourth output of the Green Climate Fund financed Enhanced Direct Access project for Grenada. Individuals wishing to access the funds must meet the requirements.
Once you meet the criteria, you can get actually up to 200,000 EC dollars at an interest rate of 2% annually. So of course there's a rating system in terms of the criteria, but once you meet the criteria, then our officers here will take you through the application process. And to apply, it's very, very easy. You could call 440-2382.
We can tell you too, the project aims to assist homeowners and businesses with preparing for climate change by adapting their physical infrastructure. Murray said the project has been successful thus far.
Throughout the lifetime of the program, we've had 54 projects being approved, and that amounts to over $2.4 million. So of the approved applications, we've had 41% for flood and erosion control. Then we've had 29% for structural improvements, including roof strengthening to withstand hurricane force winds. And we've also had 12% of projects requesting water storage solutions. So as we see, it's very wide, but we've had success stories from as far as Calliston, St. George up to St. Andrews. So it's all over the island, and we're also ensuring that the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique know that they can qualify for this funding as well.
General Manager at Grenada Development Bank, Royston Cumberbatch, said the fund empowers citizens with practical tools to protect their homes and livelihoods. The GDB encourages citizens to apply for this fund, aligning with the bank's mission to be a leading provider of development financing, fostering socio-economic development in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. A young minister of religion and local author has published a book based on a local hero, Christopher Williams. The book, Giant Footprints, is aimed at inspiring young professionals. It is due to be officially launched on January 7 next year.
Pastor Jamie Gordon, no stranger to the local authors community, has published yet another inspiring book that delves into the life of Christopher Williams, someone he deems as a local legend. Gordon noted that his recent book is tailored specifically for young aspiring professionals.
I'm very happy to present and share with you my recently published book entitled Giant Footprints, The Life of Christopher Williams. Pastor Christopher Williams, his life, I believe, will especially inspire young upcoming budding professionals. You may be wondering what's your purpose in life. You may have grand plans for your life, but you may be shackled by some setbacks. But I believe that as you read his story, that you will be motivated to aspire for excellence. The sky will be the limit. And I believe that you would have a newfound excitement for achievement and excellence in life.
The author is encouraging everyone to come out and support the upcoming book launch, as he believes the story of Christopher Williams is incredibly motivating.
You know, right here in Grenada, there are many local icons, many trailblazers. There are many persons who live very inspirational lives. And I was moved to chronicle the life of Pastor Christopher Williams, a man who has given his life to serve this nation, serve this church, serve this community, and has a very generous heart. His life is one of great adventure, started from abject poverty, but through sheer grit, determination, and with the favor of God, he was able to stand before kings and queens. The book launch is just around the corner, January 7th at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville, starting 3 p.m. All are invited to come and share. You can get your signed copy of that book. You can meet the man, Christopher Williams himself, and currently he's 90 years of age. You will be surprised how sharp he is mentally, physically. It will be a life-changing experience. Don't miss it.
To date, Pastor Gordon has written 3 books: Nature's Love Letters, Ministry I Thought I Was Ready, and now Giant Footprints. For GBN News, Janelle McDonald.
Well done. Stay with us. We'll be back to report the sports news, followed by Around the Globe.
As we celebrate 50 years of independence, Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. One stage, one show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp, Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ plays with her hungry, she raised her hand and she tell me, make it okay, sweeter than home.
Getting
Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Central Depredin Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grand Anse.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Renlec presents Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada STT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Trial State of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Baptiste, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico Petite Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Sporting fans, good evening. Brandon King scored an unbeaten 82 and skipper Rovman Powell blasted a quick-fire 50 as West Indies defeated England by 10 runs to take a commanding 2-0 lead in their best-of-5 2020 international series in Grenada on Thursday. West Indies opener King produced a superb knock which included 6 fours and 5 sixes from 52 balls as the hosts recovered from a perilous 54 for 4 to finish on 176 for 7 at the National Cricket Stadium. England, who won the toss and opted to bowl first, were restricted to 160 66-7 in response after a disciplined bowling performance by the hosts. Sam Curran top scored for the tourists with 50 off 32 balls, but England were always struggling to reach the required run rate against the West Indies bowling. Zari Joseph finished with figures of 3 for 39 off 4 overs, while spinner Gudakesh Moti frustrated England's batsmen with an economical 1 for 9 from 4 overs. England captain Josh Buttler, meanwhile, was left to rue the explosive latter part of the West Indies innings after a positive start by the tourist bowlers. Earlier, King's unbeaten knock received support from Powell, who caught the eye with a swashbuckling cameo that helped West Indies post a competitive total. The West Indies captain half-century came off just 28 balls and included 5 sixes and 3 fours.
Brandon, man the match performance today in another win. First of all, tell us a little bit about the pitch.
The pitch performance a bit difficult, obviously at the start. It's a low and slow pitch, not what we're used to here. We usually get a good batting wicket. So we had to assess very quickly. We lost some early wickets, so we had to try and decide how to go about it in a smart way.
You mentioned losing some early wickets and we lost them in clusters. What did you do to maintain your innings and be able to push through an end like that?
I think there's always some level of luck involved as well. I was the one that got the start in the power play. It was difficult for new batters to come, especially when the spinners were bowling, that was most difficult. So, we lost some early. The guys came in and got their wicket early. So, given that I got the start, I just tried to take it as deep as possible.
Brendan King talking there. Well, the highlight of Powell's knock came in the 16th over, with Powell mauling Curran for 30 runs, which included 4 sixes. Adil Rashid was the pick of the England bowlers with figures of 2 for 11 off 4 overs. West Indies lead the 5-match series 1-0 after beating England by 4 wickets in the opening T20 in Barbados on Tuesday. We can tell you the third match of the series will take place in Grenada on Saturday. This story to report the strength and skill of Grenada's strongman athletes resonated on the international stage as the 4-member team captured silver and bronze at the Janelle Warriors 2023 first international strongman competition in Guangzhou, China on November 25 and 26. In an impressive display of power, the Grenadian team, comprising Marcus Alexander, Antonio Charles, Jacino Jacob, and Arnold John, showcase exceptional talent and determination. Jacino Jacob secured a remarkable third-place finish in the heavyweight category, while Arnold John demonstrated prowess in the lightweight category, claiming an impressive second place. The standout performance continued as Jacino Jacob clinched the first-place title in the challenge round on the competition's second day, further highlighting Grenada's prowess in the demanding sport. Marcus Alexander and Antonio Charles also contributed significantly to the team's success, demonstrating commendable sportsmanship and reinforcing Grenada's presence on the international strongman platform. Accompanied by their coach, McKelvin Pope, and the president of the Grenada Bodybuilding, Weightlifting and Fitness Federation, Cessa Mitchell, the Grenadian strongman team expressed gratitude to the Federation, the Grenada Olympic Committee, the Ministry of Sports, as well as sponsors, donors, and well-wishers. The team's participation in the prestigious international strongman competition in China underscores their dedication and commitment to the sport, solidifying Grenada's position on the global strongman stage. Good for them. Finally, in the sports news, Team Grenada is gearing up for the highly anticipated OECS Table Tennis Championships this weekend in Dominica. In a monumental step forward in the revival of table tennis nationally and regionally, Grenada has sent an 8-member team to participate in the 2023 OECS Championships, scheduled for December 15 to 17. This marks a significant milestone for the sport, symbolizing the resurgence of table tennis after over a decade and a half of absence from regional competition. Ray Roberts is the secretary of Grenada Table Tennis Association.
We have sent basically a brand new team. Is out there representing Grenada. It's a group of youngsters. They're all from the parish of St. John's, preferable to see Guelph, because that's where their center is based. They all own their representation of Grenada. They are the top players in Grenada. So it speaks well for Guelph and Coach Rose, who facilitates the training.
Roberts expressed optimism as the association embarks on this journey.
We are confident that they will do Grenada proud. As far as I know, it's a very disciplined group. I've followed them. And the hope is that that will give them that impetus to live their game, work harder, and aim for bigger things. There's the Caribbean Championship, and then there's qualification for a number of major international tournaments. And if you do well, funding comes as well as training opportunities come.
Grenada's delegation to the championships comprises a youthful and dynamic team of committed and talented individuals led by Rose Newland for the women's team and Cedric Marquez for the men's team.
The conclusion was, let us invest with these youngsters. And if you have seen them play, you would realize there's awesome talent in each of the three of them. Well, it's four of them. Cedric Marquez, Quanell Walker, Dwayne Newland, and VJ Valsing. And the ladies' team, a little more experienced. Rose Newland, who is a coach in the ministry, she has been around for a little while and is the best player on the women's team. Then there's Amanda John, who has been around for a little while. There's also another one from St. Rose in Guelph, that is Anique Bonaparte. I think is about 15 years old. And then we have the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's manager player, that is Jillian Romaine. So we are confident that they will do Grenada proud.
Grenada is poised to compete in various events, including men's and women's teams and men's and women's singles and doubles. The 5 participating teams are Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts, Antigua and Barbuda, and Grenada. We wish the team the very best. That's the sports news for now. The second phase of deliberations between Presidents Dr. Irfan Ali and Nicolas Maduro continues as the two countries seek to ease the tensions between them over the ownership of the Essequibo region. The leaders of Guyana and Venezuela landed in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for a tense meeting on Thursday as regional nations seek to defuse a long-standing territorial dispute that has escalated with Venezuelans voting in a referendum to claim two-thirds of their smaller neighbor. Both Guyana and Venezuela have laid claim to the Essequibo region, which makes up about two-thirds of Guyana, really, and is home to 125,000 of the country's 800,000 citizens. Pushed by regional partners, the Guyanese and Venezuelan presidents agreed to meet at the Argyle International Airport in St. Vincent. The prime ministers of Barbados, Dominica, and Trinidad and Tobago are in attendance. The talks are being facilitated by the Community of States of Latin America and the Caribbean, as well as the Caribbean Community CARICOM. Earlier, President Ali briefed CARICOM leaders ahead of discussions with President Maduro. A Guyana government statement reiterated his country's position that the border dispute should be a matter to be settled by the International Court of Justice. The statement said that the second phase of discussions involved Presidents Ali and Maduro sitting across the table with CARICOM, the Community of States of Latin America and the Caribbean, Brazil, and the United Nations observers. Further afield, the Republican-led U.S. House of Representatives has voted for a formal impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. Here's what we know. Republicans say it will give them greater powers to gather evidence and enforce legal demands. 3 Republican-led House committees allege bribery and corruption during Mr. Biden's tenure as vice president. He denies wrongdoing, and the committees are yet to produce any evidence. Democrats claim the attempts to investigate the president are an extreme political stunt. Details in this BBC report.
Hunter Biden came to Capitol Hill to speak out, just not to the committee waiting to interview him.
For 6 years, I have been the target of the unrelenting Trump attack machine, shouting, "Where's Hunter?" Well, here's my answer. I am here.
He's refusing to give evidence behind closed doors, instead denouncing the inquiry into him and his father as a political stunt.
And they have taken the light of my dad's love, for me, and presented it as darkness.
Republicans will not give up in their quest to grill Biden Jr. about his business dealings and specifically whether his father profited from them.
We have specific questions for the president's son. He does not get to dictate the terms of this subpoena.
This House committee has already gathered thousands of documents, including bank statements, claiming they showed payments to President Biden that were linked to Hunter's business activity in China. Turns out that was just repayment for a car loan. They believe launching an impeachment inquiry would allow them to seek more evidence.
Mr. Biden's counsel and the White House have both argued that the reason he couldn't come for a deposition was because there wasn't a formal vote for an impeachment inquiry. Well, that's going to happen in a few hours. We think it's going to pass.
Hunter Biden is also accused of trading on his father's name when he was vice president, and all Republicans want for Christmas is evidence that proves corruption. Democrats, though, argue this is just a desperate attempt to try and find something, anything, to pin on President Biden.
The Biden impeachment investigation isn't a whodunit, it's a what is it? It's like an Agatha Christie novel where the mystery is, what's the crime?
With a presidential election looming, Republicans hope at least a whiff of possible corruption will stick to what they like to call the Biden crime family. Hunter is facing criminal charges for illegally possessing a firearm and tax evasion.
And it was a great suit, believe me, a really good suit.
While Donald Trump is selling pieces of the clothing he wore when he was indicted for election interference in Georgia.
It is an authentic piece of the suit I wore when I took that now famous mugshot.
You could call it his lawsuit. Trump's legal problems are much more serious than anything the Bidens are accused of. He's facing 4 criminal trials, but they've not yet dented his electoral appeal.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. This is GBN, a reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Traffic safety and security measures amplified for West Indies versus England T20 cricket matches. $500 payment under the SEED program to be implemented permanently for some beneficiaries from next year. Government moving to re-implement refunds for students who excel in their CXC examinations. Parents of a 13-month-old toddler are seeking the public's help for urgent medical attention for the young one. Also in the news regionally, regional leaders attend Guyana-Venezuela talks in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Internationally, U.S. House launches Republican impeachment inquiry against President Biden. Plus in the sports news, Brandon King's 82 powers West Indies to T20 victory over England. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thanks for choosing the broadcast. Have a good night.